know that it is taking you towards growth and expansion, because fear is a sign that you're growing and you're expanding. So never be afraid of fear. Hi beautiful souls, welcome to my channel. My name is Ankita, your friend over here, back again with another video for all of you. Before I start today's video, I would like to request you, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and be part of this tribe. It means a world and it helps us to reach to more people. Thank you. Before further ado, let's start today's video. Today's topic is about how to step out of your comfort zone. As easy it sounds, most of us struggle to come out of our comfort zone. In this video, we will try and understand what are the reasons which keeps us in our comfort zone and how we can deal with it so that we can attract better opportunities. First thing first, as comfort zone says, like it is a place where you feel comfortable. This can be your home or any zone that makes you feel that you're safe. But if you go and see the history, you will see that anyone who has ever done anything, they have stepped out of comfort zone. So how do we come out of this comfort zone? Firstly, you need to understand what are the things that is stopping you from coming out of that zone. Is it your family? Is it your surrounding? Is it your limiting belief? Because at times these are the three major factors you will see which is stopping you to come out of your comfort zone. Also, you will see that if you don't have bigger dreams in life, if you're not aspiring for something which is beyond your reach, it will never allow you to come out of comfort zone. Because what we do is, because we are not able to achieve something, we start for settling less. And because of that, we don't step out of comfort zone. If you go and see the people who are doing the mundane things, they don't have bigger aspiration, because somewhere they are settling for less and they believe like this is the only thing that they can do. But on the other side, the people who are risk taker, who have bigger aspiration and dreams, you will always see that they are the first one who will always go and take a risk and who will step out of comfort zone. And also what I have seen is sometimes we just make this bubble in our mind where we feel like we are taking action. Even I am guilty for it, because what happen is at times we are doing the chores, we are doing the thing which is not bringing closer to our dream. At that point of time, what you have to see is break that dream down. If you want to achieve something, start breaking it down. Like for instance, if you see that you want to do something someday, and this was a concept which I have also read in the book One Thing, and it was so true, I was able to relate to it, where it says like if you say that you want to do it someday, break it down, bring it to 5 years, bring it to 1 year, bring it down to 1 month, 1 week, and just see what are the actions you can do on a day-to-day basis which will bring you closer. And the more you step out of your comfort zone, you will see that you're aspiring for bigger things. What it will do to you is, it will ask you to push your limitation and your boundaries. At times you might have to let go of the people. That's why I said in the beginning that is it people who are stopping you, because you will see that those environment, those situation is not allowing you to move forward. At that time you have to have courage to be alone, because if you are not fearful of being alone, you will see that you will be able to take that risk in a easy manner. Also, the things that has helped me along the way is always challenge yourself. The more you challenge and the more you overcome, you are building a muscle. Start with something small. As I have shared this thing before also, if you have fear of talking to a stranger, start and initiate that conversation. Once you do it, you will see that okay, it wasn't that difficult. Or if you have fear of eating out alone or going movie, start taking this small action which is in your reach. The more you do all these little things, it will help you to gain more confidence to do bigger things. If you just jump into something bigger, your energy will not support you, and if your energy doesn't support you, you will see that you will feel like everything is collapsing. So start small. Everything and whoever has built something bigger, everyone has started from a small place. And let me tell you my own example. Before, what I used to feel like, no, I don't want to do this small things, I don't want to be in that zone. But over the period of time, as I'm getting older, I myself have realized this thing. You have to start from somewhere and you have to start small. The more your energy get used to of doing small things, that's how your energy expands. And that's how you are able to take bigger risks. So never be afraid of starting small. We all want to reach to a bigger destination, into a bigger things. But remember one thing, as the saying goes, Rome was not built in one day. That's so true. You will build your Rome, but not in one day. Eventually, when you place and when you lay down the bricks one after another, that's how you will see the building forming a structure. And coming to the resources that has helped me to gain this confidence is go and read the books. Trust me, this has been the biggest changer in my life. The more I delve deeper into books, the more I made friends with books, it has brought tremendous transformation in my life. Go and read to the people who have done what you want to do. And this is not the first time you are listening from me this. You have listened this many a times. But this is the golden rule and a key, but we ignore this thing because we are not taught in a way where books fascinate us. So I would encourage, start with the books that call you. You will definitely find a book which is of your interest. Start building that muscle of reading books. The more you read, you will see that it is adding so much of value and it is opening the possibilities. At times it will also show you the roadmap how to go there and reach there. And the reason I am so open and vulnerable in this channel is because I myself find it so fascinating and helpful when people share their raw story and true story. Mostly I read and I listen to those people who are genuine and authentic because that's what I vibe with. When I am doing something, it gives me so much of courage. It makes me feel to believe in that concept because I feel if one person can do it, I can do it too. If they were able to overcome the challenges, even I will be able to do it if I'm consistent, if I don't give up. Along the way, everyone figure out their way. It's just like we just have to keep taking one action after another. Also, the second resource is listening to podcasts. Why I encourage listening to podcasts is because those are the deeper conversation. If you go and listen to my Soul Tales podcast also, you will find one thing over there. It is more raw and deep because it is like having an intimate conversation with someone where person share more openly and more vulnerably. And the more you vibe with such kind of a content, trust me, this two thing has helped me a lot in my journey. And also one more thing you will find is the more you are synced, you will start attracting the content which is helping you to move forward. It just takes your openness and willingness to accept it and implement it. I find this concept very fascinating, which is a play of universe. Whenever I'm going through something, whenever I want some answer, I come across some podcast, some book which just lands at the right time and help me find the answer to the next. And this becomes like a play which you have with yourself and universe, where you are asking question and you are getting answer from unexpected way. But you have to have a growth mindset. But sadly, what I see people doing is they come in their own way. They keep on analyzing a lot like this, that, but they don't take action. Even I used to be this perfectionist person where I want everything to be perfect. I want myself to be perfect, my surrounding to be perfect. But over the period of time, when I gave up this concept of being perfect, that's how I have seen magic happening in my life. I never try to have any conversation with anyone which is like perfect. I love imperfection now. Today, I mostly go with the flow. If I feel like doing that, if my body responds, if my gut feeling responds, I just do it because I know I will never be wrong in that situation. And that's how you build this muscle where your gut feeling, where your intuition always guides you toward your betterment. But the challenge is you should not come in your way. And also what I have found, the most important thing is, the more you travel, the more you put yourself in this place where you are planning things, where you are executing things. There is a different muscle which you build, because when you're traveling there are lot of small things that comes into consideration, and you have to plan a lot and execute those things. And this is the best example where you will see your results in front of you, because you're planning something, you're executing, and you're experiencing that thing. And I have seen, like, travel has been an integral part of my life also, because I see this travel energy brings best out of me. And also when I'm traveling, I meet lot of people. This is a theme, even next month I'm planning to travel, and I'm just seeing, like, if this time I can take all of you along the journey, because this was a recommendation from one of my friends saying, yes, you travel, but it will be fun if you take the people along with you. So I'm just seeing how I can do this thing, because it is not my comfort zone too. I am a very private person when it comes to all this thing, but I will try and take you all along in this journey. And I want to see how this experiment also goes, because this is just an experiment that I'm thinking to do. Maybe have some live session with all of you, because now my mind is more curious, like how I can expand this tribe, how I can connect more with you. Because I am not the one who like Instagram and all those things, but I am finding and I'm looking for a ways to be more creative, probably in YouTube, maybe having live session with all of you, maybe someday just having this session live in front of you with no filter, no edit, just me coming in front of you and talking like this. So all these thoughts were going inside my mind too, where I was like, okay, this format has become a comfort zone. Now how I can push this boundary so that I can experience something new. So the only way you do it, by firstly you imagine, then by action you bring that idea into your life. So this was an example for all of you, how you can initiate small changes which will eventually create a bigger impact. Because my intention with this tribe is to expand and connect with all of you in more deeper level, and I want all of you also to connect with each other, because at time we miss out on this thing that we don't have like-minded community. Because the reason I initiated this journey is because somewhere I lack this in my life too. I felt somewhere like I don't have this tribe, I don't have these people, and that's how my journey began with podcast and YouTube, because I did not find that tribe for myself. Yes, there are a lot of groups out there, but at times that's not the journey you feel like walking into. At times you have to initiate that change. So I have taken this action and I started doing all this thing, because when I wanted something like this, I did not found it out there. Because for me the core value is authenticity, and I am a believer of showing yourself and owning whatever you're going through. I wanted something like this where I can connect with people on more soulful level, and that what the intention behind Soul Test podcast was, because I feel every soul has a tale, and I'm also gonna expand that format also slowly. But I'm finding myself navigating this path, and I'm building that energy internally, and even I am in the journey. That's why I'm able to share this with you, because now expansion needs to happen, I know that, but I know I can only do that when I hold that energy of expansion. So slowly I'm working upon lot of things when it comes to me, so that I can expand. And the key over here is learning and educating yourself, and listening and seeing how other people are doing, because that's the only way you find courage to do whatever you want to do. So on a concluding note, I want to say all of you, start small, take small risks, so that your energy get accustomed to take bigger risks. That will only happen when you put yourself in the situation which is uncomfortable. And one last piece of advice I want to say is, whenever there is fear, know that it is taking you towards growth and expansion, because fear is a sign that you're growing and you're expanding. So never be afraid of fear. That's the sign you are gonna grow and you will achieve whatever you're aspiring, because fear always shows that you're expanding and you're stepping out of comfort zone. So if this is the thing that you're experiencing, because I am experiencing this too as I am expanding, it is a sign that yes, you are headed in the right direction and you're growing for your betterment. Now, I would love to listen from you. What do you think about this episode? Let me know in the comment section. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and be part of this tribe. It truly matters and it means a world. I hope to see you soon in my next video. Sending you lots of love and light. Signing off from my side. Until next time, keep shining bright. Bye bye.